A poem. Oh God, here we go again. I ask you to wait and maintain your still zen. Bear with me, fine friends, for this is my way of now spitting up what I'm trying to say. I went into this course compassion fatigued. I thought to myself, 6 million indeed. I thought to myself, what a startling amount. I didn't think of singling the count. These Jews were a unit, a shadowed collection, a subject of death and dark misdirection. I neglected to think of each member and how it would take me this long to tell you this now. Act 1. Selection. Starting the second semester, my God, I'm so friggin' close, must be a mirage. That ending so sweet, it's so close, it hurts, sitting so long in scholastic deserts. Walk into the room, sit down at the table. I hope I can finish this class if I'm able. Only a half of a year left to go in ever. Then all of my high school ties I can sever. I didn't know then, but now I am wiser. I've learned about Reichstag, Auschwitz, von Schlase. I've never felt so right with knowledge encumbered. The ability to turn 6 million into more than just a number. Act 2. Direction. Emerging from spaces so gray and so tight, a bleak and black hallway devoid of much light, I walked through and read then as much as I could about human eyes blinded by hatred's dark hood. I came to a space of hexagonal shape, still under the darkness's shadowy drape, but could barely make out the form of an arc, through the bulletproof glass, an unnatural dark. The beautiful shape, carved with honest and care, sat peaceful, devoid of its usual prayer, for its holy message had been proudly erased by those who with hatred were dreadfully laced. Know before whom you stand. They had known, those bastards, those criminal men. The rage had been welling inside me till then. I felt like just beating the invincible glass. I felt so alone with the rest of my class. I stared for a moment and then turned my back, and then what I saw really took me aback. In front of me, sitting in the glass, was a stack of Torah so old, marked by fray and by crack. I thought to myself, they should be in use somewhere. This shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. None of the pain or the grief or the fear, none of the bloodshed lurking so near, viewed from the background, a bystander's leer. Why do we have this? We didn't do squat. None of our actions were worth quite a lot. People were dying in horrid conditions because people couldn't make the correct decisions. Influences did in fact play quite a role in the final solution's overall death toll, but that doesn't excuse our lack of hard action, our policies nowhere near satisfaction. So why do we have this grand place of learning if we just sat still while dark gears were turning? I finally found it was for the sensation of rehumanization and re-education. Act 3. Connection. The rooms weren't constructed to act as a pillar to the American machine, the prize Nazi killer, but I think instead to strengthen one's might, to understand that mass murder is an individual plight. These people had stories and lives that they lost, all that they had to tragedy's great cost. People have died just like you and me. In fact, death surely spread through family trees. 6 million cannot just remain an amount we throw into class and just talk about. We have to remember what each zero means: children's, mothers, fathers, teens. So as we all graduate and enter the summer, remember that death tolls are more than just numbers.
We're gonna eat this. This is